Alrighty, here we are on Ark Extinction, server 442 official server. I have a Dodicarus, I love a boy, 165. He's leveled up quite a bit, 120,000. I got him up to 870 health. So I'm going for element dust, and I'm going to show you guys where the other stuff is. I like to do a drop all, and I found a bunch of spots for benches, and we're right here on the map, looking at right there the GPS. It is GPS coordinates 51.3, 63.9. So what you can do is you can go into your map, press P, and you can type in 51.3 and 63.9. This is benches or tables. And now I have a marker, and usually there are about 10 benches here, but there's only 2 right now, but there's about 10 here. So a spot, and take my Dode, and you hit it, and you get a lot. This is 2 times a weekend. You can see I'm getting a lot of element dust. And if you look at the top right, up here, it fills up pretty quick, so I just grab the dust, dump all. That way I can carry a lot on me. So we're going to do, just fly around and hit a bunch of light poles. You can hit the benches too, but when you have so many of them, it's easier just to take your Dodicarus and knock them out, because there's so many of them, and then you can dump and go. So we're flying into the center, and I'm going to show you another spot where more benches are. I found 5 spots, but for some reason I can't seem to find this one spot. I don't know what's going on. I've searched all over. I can't seem to figure it out. I don't know what's going on. But the second spot is through the middle. Pretty crazy. I've already transferred 50,000 element dust over today to my other official server so we can use it for element. It's the only way to get element without having to do the bosses. It's by getting element dust, and Extinction is by far the best way to get element dust. So we're going to fly over here. Try to find this other spot really quick. See if I can remember where it was. You get really turned around in the center. So you can, like, here's a light pole. I could just hover over, do a fast stop with X. On ×2 weekend, you can only pretty much knock out 2 light poles. So you had to drop down off your Anki and your Argentivis. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me do 3. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It depends on if you get more crystal than anything else. Nope. So what you do is you have to drop down, jump off, go into your Dodicarus, grab that, drop everything.
At least one of the 2's going.
Back on.
What happened, Chris?
I'm trying to pick it up. So you get about 500 per 2 light poles on the weekend, and then you get about 500 on the non-×2 weekend. So it's not too bad. It's just you would have to farm the whole place to get the same amount as you would during the week than on the weekend. You can see my guy's not taking it, so he's probably full again. Jump off. This guy loves to go around your Argentivis. I don't know why he moves when I drop it. Let's see if I can find this other spot, and I will give you the coordinates for it. It might not be here. It's around the middle here somewhere. It's right over here. Here it is. This is the second spot. There's usually a few more too. Most of them have been taken. It is a busy weekend. And this is another spot. There's a lot more usually here. More tables and benches over here. But you probably get about 14 here. And this is at 48.5 to 2.2. So again, I will mark it.
Jim, you still on the other server?
Yes, I'm on the other server right now.
Did you find no snails?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So again, you want to hop on your Dodicarus. The Dodicarus by far gives you the most.
They weren't down at the bottom. They were
element
in
best,
the courtyard
especially in the ×2 weekend.
around the fence.
Drop.
Ah.
I tried to move the crystal and steel over. This is scrap metal, which turns to metal ingots, but it's just too much work. It's too heavy. So I consigned myself to just doing element dust over here and saving it on this server. So that's spot number 2. There's usually a lot more here, like I said, but people are using it. Next spot is going to be toward the west. Fly through. It's sort of crazy how many light poles there are and everything. When you can smash light poles for days. So it might be a minute before I find the next one. So just bear with me. I said I found 4 spots where it is, but can't quite remember where all of it is. It's sort of a pain in the butt. You get turned around in here. Let's see here. So is that airdrop going? Neat. I thought this was a good spot with a bunch of benches I saw here, but it's not. You can't break these benches. There's a bench here, but for some reason they just don't break. I don't know, I tried. And there's a bunch over here, but this is not a good spot for benches because there were so many of them. See all the benches, but they don't break. So I tried that, and it doesn't work here. But there are quite a few places right up here. I think there was a bunch up here that I found. I think there were 10 benches up here. They're up here somewhere. I gotta find it again, guys. Sorry. Sort of is a work in progress trying to map all these out. But I brought a GPS over from my other server so I can show you guys exactly where they are. And if you go to the west, there's an oasis up here, as you can see up there. And I've already missed out on one of the other spots, so let's see if they're back up here right now.
Yeah, he was on yesterday.
So here's another spot, and there's as you can see, there's a table there. table in the water, or that's a rock. No, that's a table. But there's usually a couple more here. They're lined up along this side, and there's more here. There they are. There's about 10 up here. So these coordinates are on the map 4634.9. So I can press P. I'll do 46 and 34.9. More tables. So now I got all the table spots marked. And again, there's usually a lot more, but again, people are farming it actively right now. That was from the light poles. So you just come over and you smash this. And I do enjoy swimming in the water with the vigorous. It is quite entertaining. Again, you want to get the stuff off your Didicurus as fast as possible. And there's about 10, but we're crushing about 4 right now. Alright, that's spot number 3. Just put everything in my bird. Moving on to the next spot. There was a spot I found up above. It had 10 benches on it. It was over here somewhere. It was really nice. No mobs attack you or anything like that. It was pretty cool. Let me see if I can find it for us. It's not this spot, but it was close. Let's see. Finding these benches is quite a pain. It's really been tough. I've had issues remembering where they are because I didn't have my GPS coordinator. So I just have to go off memory, but now that I got my GPS, I can mark the spots exactly. Sometimes what you want to do is you want to look for these little outcroppings here. There's usually benches along the sides of them. People could sit, but I'm not seeing anything here. Let me crush a couple lights. There were so many lamps. On the weekend you can do 100,000 easy. 100,000. 2 runs of 50, take it over to your server, turn it to element. You want to make sure that you get the engram for element. And you gotta be level 58 to make unstable element, which turns into element after a few minutes. Takes 1,000 dust, and you can do this on your person. So like in your inventory on crafting, it's right there, element. So you make it on your person. The thing was up here somewhere, so let's keep looking. Just trying to find it. It was up above. So this is where I just was, so I'm gonna come over here. I think it was over here. Unless that is the other place where I just was. Yeah, that's not it. So... Huh. Where was it? Let's continue on. See if we can find it. Yeah, this is it, I think. There were benches on all sides of this right here. Yep, here they are. So there's 10 benches here. I don't know why we couldn't break the other ones on the other side. But this location is 44.9, 36.3. And again, I'll mark that. 44.9 and 36.3. And benches. Because it's all benches. Hop on the Dode. And you can run the Dode around and kill these light poles too. But there's a lot here. So there's 1, 2. Sometimes it's just really hard to hit them. Just doesn't want to take sometimes. That's 2 benches. 3 benches. There's 5. If I had a difference that had way more weight, it would be a lot better. I could probably hit a few more. 6. 7. 8. 9 benches. Found the benches again. I think that was it here. There was
You took
9 or
something
10.
over there, right?
Yeah,
Mark it?
yeah. I
Okay.
brought a GPS coordinator this time so I can mark them exactly. Yeah. So 9 benches in this spot. Not bad. And I believe there was 1 or 2 more places. But for the love of all that's good, I cannot seem to find. There's another place on the ground around here with like 10 benches. The object is to get 50,000 element on the weekend as fast as possible. Transfer over to the other server. Light poles, like I said, do quite a number. But the only problem is you have to keep dropping down because your Doedicurus gets so full that it won't be able to hold anymore. 75% of the weight when you are holding it with the Merchantivus. There's a lot of light poles up top. You can see them scattered all the way across the map. They're everywhere. So if you run your Anki, you run your Argent and Doedicurus, I'm sure you'll get a lot of element. This is my second run today, like I said. I used to try to hit the poles down at the bottom, but it was just so hard. I just sort of gave up on that. I'm going to see if I can find that other spot where the benches are. But I do need to crush light poles because the benches are only so much. The light poles are a lot more. There's just more of them everywhere. But it is nice to hit those bench spots, table spots. So it takes about, I don't know, on times 2, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours once you get good at it. To get 50,000 element dust. I'm recording though, crazy person. So chill.
What?
I'm recording. Hold on.
Why? Why are you
Because I'm recording. What's wrong with you?
What are you
It's my
recording?
daughter being crazy.
What are you recording?
I'm recording farming element dust in Extinction.
Is your mic always on?
It's on right now, yeah. No, it's on when I'm recording.
Oh my gosh. So it's always on when you're recording?
When I'm recording right now, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I handed it to you, remember? What'd you do with it? You don't know what you did with it. You lost your phone. Anyway, my daughter, she's 11. And drop all. And moving on, let's see if I can find you guys that other spot that I was talking about. It's on the ground, and it's like,
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. What's so funny about that? Hey, I'm busy here.
What's the name?
T Sandog 31. Yeah, I only got one video so far, so I'll be I got a lot more recordings, but I have to get them out there soon.
You have, wait.
Oh, here it is, right here. This is the spot. See all the benches? Look at that, I found it. Wow.
Which one? Is it Tim Santiago or T Sandog?
T Sandog.
You have 2 subscribers.
I have 2 subscribers already. I'm so happy. I made one video and got 2 subscribers. I am so awesome. That was my first video. Anyway, I just want to kill these guys really quick because they're in my way. Stupid bullies. Tough one. Got him. Tough. Knock those out. Let me get some food really quick. There it is. Alright, and this spot is... Oh shit, what the fuck? Getting attacked by everything here. I can't move. What the hell is attacking me? Oh, love this way I can't move. That's just crazy. Everything wants to attack you right away. I'm gonna call my guy back because he's just gonna fly off and I'm not doing. That was pretty intense. I don't know where the snake came from, but oh no, I just killed one of the benches with my birds, so you gotta be careful. The birds do like to hit the stuff. They will break benches, and you will lose a lot of element dust if you hit them with your Argentavis. And where were we? We were looking at the map. So this is 50 and 37.5. So and you can't do it while you're on your dyno. You have to jump off. If I can get off my dyno. So I will add this spot, 50.0 and 37.5 benches. Accept. And let's see, there was one. So this is 2. Light poles. You can hit the light poles too while you're standing there. Let's consider that 5, I guess. 6. 7. 9. The reason I'm making this video is because I did a bunch of searches on the internet. I could not find it. Anything. 10. It's a lot of benches. I couldn't find this earlier today. I'm glad I found it for you guys. 11. And 12. I don't know if there's anything on the other side. Let's take a quick look. I think that's about it. So yeah, basically 5 spots I found. And that is farming element dust. So not a bad spot. I can't believe I couldn't find this earlier. 12 benches right there. And then you got all the lights and everything. You know, it's just there's just so much. You could look around all these little crop plots and see if there's benches around here, but I have not seen any more other than those 5 spots. But you hit those. Try to hit those first. If you're farming, like, you know, if you're gonna do 2 runs, hit those first, and then before you leave, you can hit them again. That way you have extra element, so you can come back and they will respawn. So that way you're able to hit them all again. Because there's just so many light poles, like I said. But the resources for the benches is just so fast. You get so many. It's like 2 light poles or 10, 12 benches. It's like insane. You know, so you're saving a lot of time by doing that. So again, on the map, benches, tables, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots where you can get benches and tables. Hopefully that helps you guys in your farming adventures to get element dust. If you're not ready to do the bosses, which we are not yet, this is the best way. I'm on 100. I'm working on my 100,000 today, so yesterday I did 100,000 also, and we already used all the element to make stuff, which is crazy. Made a bunch of things. So if I find any more, I will post another video to show you guys where another spot is. But yeah, as it stands right now, it's 5 spots that I found, which is pretty epic because the videos I watch only show like 2. So 2 to 5, that's a big jump. That's, you know, if you're thinking 10 a spot, that's 30 extra benches, you know. That's pretty crazy. It's a lot. Like I said, I tried to hit the light poles down below. You have to be on the left-hand side, but it's just too much of a pain, so it's a lot easier just to fly right up to them and, like, do it from there. But after you do it a couple times, you'll get the lay of the land. Aside from forgetting where all the benches are, which I just marked now, so that'll be nice for me. Hopefully it really helps everybody else out. Again. Alright, well, guess that's it. You guys have fun. Take it easy.